Close your eyes and imagine you had a dog. His name is Bubbles. You guys did everything together. Bubbles is your best friend. He gave you cuddles when you felt as if you were all alone. You even cared for him when he had the little doggy flu. One day, you and Bubbles were walking in the park, and some kids approached you and Bubbles and started petting Bubbles out of the blue. You see Bubbles start to get anxious, then in a split second, he bites one of the children. The child was in severe pain. The bleeding didn't stop for a while. Would you put Bubbles down? Humans should not put down dogs. Dogs are much more than just an animal. For some people, dogs are their person, meaning their best friends and more. According to Duke University, they are forgiving of lapses just as one's humans' best friends are. It is very hard to alienate a dog's affections. In other words, dogs live in the world as if we were their best friends. Now I explain the purpose of my speech today. I would like to persuade you all why to believe that dogs' bites occur in the United States each year, and 800,000 of those bites result in medical care. In May of 2018, the 36 dogs attacks resulted in death. The U.S. population is approximately 327.2 million people as of 2018. That leaves 81% of dog bites with no injury at all, or only minor injuries that do not require medical attention. That means a dog bites 1 out of every 69 people. To put a dog down, it would cost anywhere from $150 to $300 plus vet charges. For an animal control officer to pick up the dog costs $55. If you bring it straight to the pound, it is $15. To keep the dog, depending on the breed, it is approximately $82, which includes food, treats, and toys if needed. After hearing these statistics, I would like to ask, how many of you had or has a dog? Now, if your dog ever bit someone, would you put it down? Now that you all have an idea of what my speech will include, I would like to guide you all through my personal story of being bitten by a dog. Solutions to prevent being bitten and ways to take action from dogs being euthanized or put down unnecessarily. Dogs bite because it is the only way they know how to protect themselves. It could be a reaction to a stressful situation. The dog may not be feeling well. They may also nip or bite during play. I remember in my freshman year of high school, my elderly neighbor asked me if I could walk her dog, Bella. Of course I said yes, because she was going to pay me. The first few times as I came home from school to walk Bella, she genuinely excited to see me. She would start wagging her tail and sit by the door in order to get her leash on. Around the 10th time I was taking Bella on a walk, we did our routine as normal. I put her leash on and she started walking and guiding me where she wanted to use the restroom. When she was done doing her business, we went back to her home as normal, and I reached down to take her leash off so she could be free of chains in her home. However, this time around, when I reached down to free her, she attacked me, leaving me bitten in the stomach and the side of my head. Although I do have scars that will last me a lifetime, this incident is not Bella's fault. I did not know when I first put the leash on her, it was pinching her skin, leading her to be in pain. Therefore, when I leaned down to take it off, she thought I was only going to cause her even more pain. Her only reaction was to bite me. This is being an example of a dog attack in a high-end situation. Looking back at this instance, there were many ways I could have approached Bella differently. According to PetSafe, to avoid a dog attack, you should always ask if it's okay to pet someone else's dog before reaching out to pet the dog. When approached by an unfamiliar dog, remain motionless. Don't run from a dog, don't panic or make loud noises. Don't pet a dog without allowing it to see and sniff you first. Don't encourage your dog to play aggressively. Don't let small children play with the dog unsupervised. Avoid direct eye contact with the dog, which will lead them to feel intimidated. However, on the other hand, while the dog is protecting itself and happens to kill the person, I believe it should be put down. In conclusion, dogs are humans' best friends, and they only bite to protect themselves and potential harm in high-stress situations. Even so, if us humans are putting the dog into a situation where it feels they need to protect themselves, there are ways to avoid being bitten. This is why I encourage you to go sign petitions on why dogs should not be put down, and go to veterinarian.org to see more stats of dogs being euthanized. Thank you.